This agreement is the first major development to come out of the Munich Security Conference, which is on until Sunday. The German Marshall Fund's Jan Takau told me there's reason to be sceptical about the viability of the truce.
We've seen the back and forth on the Taliban negotiations over the last couple of years. It is quite clear that the Taliban have a strategic goal in Afghanistan. It has nothing to do with the kind of outcome that the West, that the United States or the Europeans want in Afghanistan. I think, the closer the Taliban can get to getting the Western troops out, and this is certainly one step, in that plan, the better for them. So I would be very skeptical that this kind of thing leads to a lasting peace or to some sort of political arrangement that can last.
You're saying there it'll be better for the US, but what about Europe? If there was a US troop withdrawal, how would that affect Europe's stake in the region?
The European troops on the ground in Afghanistan would then face a situation, an unsustainable situation. They themselves cannot operate without the operational backbone of US forces on the ground. So what we would see is, Europeans following a US withdrawal. The Taliban are acutely aware of this. They know that the Europeans can't operate without the US. So pushing the Americans out means pushing the entire Western presence out.
And you're at the Munich Security Conference where this announcement came forward. What are the primary concerns for the European countries who are attending the event there?
I think this is very much about this brutal security dilemma that the Europeans are walking into with external pressures mounting, both from China and from Russia, while at the same time the United States having less of an interest, less of a strategic focus on European affairs. The Europeans are struggling with this. They're trying to put their own game together. That they find very, very hard to achieve. And so this is about, creating a sense of urgency, creating a way forward for the Europeans in this big reshuffle that we see globally and which affects the Europeans so much.